Good morning, everybody here. You all know the drill if you've been around the past month. This is Magna Morning, the closest thing to the radio without actually being there. I just kind of shoot the shit and talk about whatever's on my mind, and 400 some odd you listen to me, which is actually really cool. I'm glad I have that much of an audience on the channel that has nothing to do with this at all. It's, obviously Pokemon, but there is elements of me. I have a personality, there's stuff beyond that. So let's get right into this. This is going to be a controversial episode. So I'm going to try to be as unbiased as I possibly can. Because the first topic I'm going to talk about is that Wild Chase and Quando Ren's 66 stream to raise money to go to the Pokemon tournament in Los Angeles. Now, before I say anything, before anything happens, I can tell you it's probably going to happen. If I don't say this, when somebody who watches video is gonna go run and tell Elo or Chase that I was talking shit about them, because I know Elo or Chase aren't gonna watch this. And the only time that I get mostly YouTubers to reply to my stuff is when I make fun of them, aka Shofu. That one time I made a meme about him in the midst of me making memes about other people, and magically he's talking to me. He's replying on that particular picture. Hasn't said a word to me in more than 2 years, and now, one time I make fun of him, along with other people, he's right there. Nice. Okay, but let me just get this out of the way. I have no ill will towards these people. Okay, I don't think differently of them. I don't think badly of them. I'm just gonna be talking about the situation and what I thought of it. I have very strong feelings about this. I feel like if you're in some sort of a crisis, then this is an okay strategy. Now, I don't know how much of this they're telling you, but this was theorized back in May. So they had some time to prepare for this. They had some time to prepare. They all wanted to go to, they all wanted to go to the tournament, and Dave wanted them to go, so he approached them along with Fizz if they wanted to go. Now, it's funny because Dave, like Moody Pones, and I were kind of publicly upset about this in the stream chat. So we started talking to them, and so Dave started talking to Moody, saying like, "Oh, we were gonna get you guys to go to do this too." And I'm thinking, no, you weren't. You weren't gonna get us to go, because you would have asked us when you asked everybody else 4 months ago or 3 months ago. That's beside the point. That's irrelevant. That's a situation. I'm saying it's just what happened. This was more planned than people are led on to believe. Now, let's just put it this way. This is a good business strategy for the people running the tournament. I don't know if Dave's affiliation, if he gets any more out of that. I think he gets a flat rate, but I don't know. But it's a good strategy for people running a tournament, because you get more famous YouTubers there, more people are going to want to come out and give them money. It's a good business strategy. It's a great marketing strategy. I don't, however, agree with the methodology. Now, I know for a fact that I know Chase could have sold. He has plenty of cards and CDs. If he really wanted to go to a tournament, he could have sold some of his stuff. Doesn't have a job. So, what do? Sell stuff? No. Ask people for that's not what you do. Listen, guys, the reason why I am so bothered by this is because you're already giving them money by watching their videos. Now, I know it's going to happen. People are going to say, well, we're just paying them back for the great content they provided, all the hard work they put in. Let's stop there. This really isn't that hard to do. If they say it's hard work, they're lying and they're fooling you to try and get, I guess, some attention. Now, that does not mean that every single video or every single person falls into that category. But actually, I know Elo does a few takes. I'm not sure how long it takes him to render that stuff, but I could see his side. He does the PMP stuff. He streams often. Though I've done picture-in-picture stuff too, and it really isn't that much work. I don't know. I guess it depends on how many takes you do, but that's kind of independent on effort. That's just, being a perfectionist. I know Chase just kind of hits record and sends it out. It's not really high effort stuff. I feel like selling things first would be the option. If you couldn't, then don't go. Like, don't ask people who already give you money to give you money. Hey, I know you guys watch my videos, but how about you just give me some more money? Because I want to go play more Pokemon. That's a little... Now, I'm hoping these guys are going to help, pay back the people who donated with, I don't know how. Obviously, not with money, clearly, but, like, somehow give back. No. I'm reminding people, I don't have any ill will towards them. I just have an ill will towards the situation. I cannot stress this point enough. I'm talking about my displeasure for the situation, given the circumstances. And I think I'm the only guy who's going to do this. So, it's controversial, I know. There's nothing... I don't hide who I am on the internet because I don't, I'm not trying to fake people to, fake people getting, that was an awful sentence, we'll try that again. I don't try and fake who I am to get people to like me. If you do, you do. If not, I'm a straight shooter. I'll tell you how it is. And this is what this show's for. I'll tell you how it is. A great majority of you aren't even going to watch this. I'm going to get a percentage of it. But it'll probably spread like wildfire to certain people. I'll get, called a hater or whatever. But, yeah, I don't care. I think my bigger problem with this, of anything, is a couple, I'd say this last year we did our Battle for Japan, which I hosted, set up, whatever. We raised $499 for charity for less fortunate people. This year, we raised just over $1,000 to send 2 kids to play Pokemon. What? That's not right. That really isn't right. It's... Like, what makes these people special? I am never going to ask for money for something like that. I felt bad enough having to ask people for money to help pay for my car, which happened to blow up 400 miles from my house. I felt bad enough about that. Now, that being said, I can understand using your status in the community to help out in a crisis. I understand that. I still want to give to the people who donated to me. I really do. But I don't know any way. If you guys can help me think of an actual way to give to the people who helped me donate for my car. For those of you who don't follow me on my Facebook, I got $268 to help with the new car, and the total was, like, after everything, about $4,400. I mean, so that $268 isn't a high percentage, but it meant the world to me that I had people willing to do that because I play Pokemon. That I thank you so much for that. But I had to drop $4,400, and then just actually yesterday I had to bring my car back because the water pump and the thermostat kind of went. So that's a whole nother story. But in a crisis, okay. Somebody's in the hospital, they get really sick. You want to raise a charity event for that? By all means. Somebody, I don't know, let's say in my situation, their car breaks down and they can't get to work. And if they don't go to work, they lose their job, which is not good. It's a crisis. I can understand that. Your house gets, damaged somehow. It's a crisis. It's a perk of being a higher up in the community. It's a perk of having that status. So by all means, because people want to help you. There's no helping in a situation. There's just giving people a vacation. And I don't think that's right to ask of. And they did it under the guise of, oh, I don't think it's going to get any money. Well, then why do it? I hate that modesty approach. Oh, well, I don't think it's going to happen, but let's do it anyway. Who knows? Who knows? I don't agree with that situation at all. A lot of things about it bother me. I've gotten called a hater, jealous. I don't care. That's what it is. If I got asked to do this, I would decline. I would not. I'm never going to ask you guys for money. Disclaimer. Unless an unfortunate situation hits. That being said, if an unfortunate situation hits for one of you guys and you need some help, I will do whatever in my power to do so. And that doesn't mean I'm probably going to get 100 PMs now of people, oh, my car broke down. How was hit by a dinosaur? It's probably going to happen. But, if you guys, if there's an actual problem and I could throw a few dollars your way, then by all means, I'll do that. I have nothing against doing that at all. In a crisis. Not because I'm going on vacation. I feel like I can talk in circles about this kind of stuff. But that's my overall feeling. So let me reiterate for a third time. I don't have any ill will towards these people. Technically, it wasn't their plan. I mean, I'm still not a big fan of how they went about it. I'm not a big fan of the fact they weren't asking for money. But if people are happy with donating to them and they're happy, making these guys happy, then awesome. More power to them. I'm not going to, fine. If it's their money, they can do what they want with it. But when anybody has fans, they're going to get, money from those fans. But either way, I hope they have fun at the trip. I hope they have a safe trip. I don't want anything to happen to them. And I hope they come back and they have plenty of videos for you guys who donated especially to watch. The fruits of your labor put in motion. That being said, segues are weird. I've had a request to do stuff about college. College. I am going into my 4th year of college. I don't say senior because I'm not doing the whole 4-year thing because I have to work. I need money. I've talked about that before. So I'm going to be in school for probably about 7 years just because I don't have the time to go full-time. Because if I don't work, I would not be able to do anything, or have a house or anything. So I kind of got to do that, but slowly but surely. But college, I don't know what to talk about with college, but I got that request. I feel like signing up for classes. That's always a bitch. Do it early, guys. I think I'm beating a dead horse here, but do it early. Get it done as soon as possible. Procrastinating on college is a horrible idea. That being said, I am finding as the years advance that college is less and less useful. Now, let me stop right there and say I am in no way a professional about this at all. Not at all. Do not take my advice as your only advice, or take it with a grain of salt for what it is. I'm just a guy talking, trying to help people out with stuff. So, sign up for classes early. Sign up for, if you're a freshman just going into college, you want to go for those prerequisites, take the broad classes, and I suggest going to a community college for your core prerequisite classes. There's no sense in paying $20,000 for your first semester of college to take, a pre-calc, Visual Basic programming and all that, which you can take them at a community college for like a tenth of the cost. There's no point, no reason in doing that. Go to a community college. You're going to save a lot of money. Unless you're driving a yacht to work, in which case, buy Harvard at that rate. Who cares, right? It's tough because I don't know what advice to give. College is a broad topic. It is. It's easy to get lost in the environment and everything. So try your best not to screw it up. It doesn't mean you don't have fun. It just means being mindful of what you're doing. In the back of your mind, always have an idea of what you're doing. I suggest that you don't stress yourself, especially in your first 2 years, of deciding what you want to be right there, because a lot of times people change their mind. I went in going, I want to do accounting, and then I got there, I'm like, no, fuck that. So now I'm doing computer programming. So never be afraid to change what you're doing, because that happens. You don't want to be stuck doing something for the rest of your life that you hate, because that means you're going to want to commit suicide, and that's just not a good thing. You're going to hurt people, and I'm not going to give a suicide talk in college, but sign up for classes early. Do it early. Find a good schedule. I suggest, as much as it sucks, take like 9 o'clock in the morning classes. That way you're out by like 1. The worst thing you can do is take an afternoon class. Then you're in class from like 1:30 to 6. Great. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now? Awesome. You can sleep into 11. But everyone's doing stuff from 1:30 to 6. So you're kind of missing out on everything. Take morning classes. You'll get them done, and you'll have the rest of the day to do whatever the hell you want. And I'm not really the right guy to ask on that because I'm not done with college yet. I don't know, but I guess this will end this episode of Magna Morning. I'll be taking more topics on my Facebook page as the week goes on, and yeah. So rate, comment, sub, I guess. Hopefully, enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, guys.